Oh wow, no warning or anything. Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to KwingsLetsPlays, and tonight is Devil May Cry 2. Because, I don't know, I just feel like it. Probably gonna be playing as Dante, because I don't really remember whatever. Some random chick that was added for the second game. Dante is much older in this. I don't remember how much older, but they skip around with time. So in the last game, he was, we'll say, Devil May Cry 1, I want to say he was like probably 25, 26. This one, he's like older. And then this game takes place right before Devil May Cry 4. But then they go back and they tell Dante's origin in Devil May Cry 3, which has him at like 18 or 19. It just, Capcom went all over the place. They didn't know where they were going with the beats of the story for Devil May Cry, but I like parts of this game, mainly the gameplay. Storyline is meh, but there's some really awesome parkour and acrobatic abilities that Dante has now, where I'm going to be running up the side of the wall and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, but yeah. And oh yeah, this game's rated M, so keep that in mind. Rated M for 2003 standards of rated M. Booyah. Jackpot. Yeah, you just gonna have to get the 2 in there. Does Dante use incredibly excessive language? No. F-bombs in video games didn't start until like 2007, and they were like occasional, unless it was something that was like, oh my gosh. There was some House of Dead Overkill broke a record for the most F-bombs. I think they had like 230 lines of it, something like that. And ever since then, games have just really been pushing the gore and the language thing. I don't think Dante actually uses really crude language until Devil May Cry 3. I could be wrong, but the only, we'll say, really R-rated language in Devil May Cry is Devil May Cry 4, and it comes from Nero, aka Johnny Young Bosch. So, Kwing, does DMC2 come after Devil May Cry 5? No. Okay, I'm going to try to explain the canon. Canon is Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry 2, Devil May Cry 4, Devil May Cry 5. I think. Mostly sure. Mostly sure. Yeah. See, there you go. 3, 1, 2, 4, 5.
In an age of darkness, when the earth was overrun with demons humanity's hope lived in a demon named Sparda. With a spirit unlike any other, and wielding the sword that bore his own name, Sparda eradicated the demons. And now, the legend of Sparda has been inherited by his son, a demon slayer, Dante.
Knows how to make an entrance.
You called?
Till next time, son of Sparda.
Yeah, I never liked this character. This is the only game she appears in, though. I think Trish is later in the game? I don't know. I don't remember. The only thing I remember is the gameplay was tight. The story is meh. It takes place several years after Devil May Cry 1. The original Devil May... You know what? The first game in the series... Okay, you know what? First game released takes place after the first game released. Ah. Okay, now, let's see if I remember how to run up walls and junk. Oops. There we go, there's Jackie Chan in it. So I press the A button on that. There's my flipping. Yeah, there we go! Woo! That's what I remember. Boom. Couldn't do this in the first game. Booyah! You can also unlock Dante's very first costume. Aw, nuts. That's gonna be problematic. Wait, is that Alistar? Equipment. Curse you. Swords. No, that's Rebellion. That's Dante's sword from Devil May Cry 3. I think. I don't remember. He gets lots of swords. Doesn't matter. Exit. Hey, how's it going? Oops. So, Devil May Cry 2 kind of improved the camera angles a little bit, but the story is ridiculous. But you don't play this game for the story, you play it for Parkour Dante. And I don't hate his Devil May Cry 2 costume, it's okay. Yeah, it could be worse. I was never a fan of his DMC3 costume, though. Virgil looked the coolest in Devil May Cry 3 compared to Dante. Oh, Devil May Cry 4 costume? Yeah, really good for Dante. I'm just saying, a lot of people don't like... I'm trying to remember what they complained about this game. I never hated this game. This is the Devil May Cry I played the longest until the third one came out. And the third one comes out on February 20th for Switch. What's the difficulty in this one? I'm probably playing on normal right now. Wait, I thought I could flip and shoot at the same time. Whee! There it is! That's what I remember. There we go. Seriously? I mean, the enemy type is a little bit different in this game, too. I mean, you don't really come across a lot of lizard men and puppets. This game has a lot of flying enemies. And, I don't know. The environments are just as barren, though. And bland, I guess. I don't know. But the camera angles are improved dramatically compared to the first game in the series. Don't worry. Oof, getting horrible scores. There it is. Oh, okay, I do have my charge ability. It's just really slow. Now, there's one Devil May Cry game where you actually just do better by using your guns and not worrying about your sword so much. It might be this one. I don't remember. I think the only thing over here was that red orb. He's flying on rooftops. Yep. Power of Resurrection, sweet. Ouch, you punk. Oh, more? Uh-oh. Is the game really what? Was this game really bad for what? I don't understand the question. I liked Devil May Cry 2 back in the day. But just because I enjoyed this stuff, just randomly flipping around. Whee! I think they brought back the acrobatics for Dante in Devil May Cry 4. He kinda did some stuff in Devil May Cry 5, but not really. Tomorrow's your birthday? Awesome, have a great birthday. Oof. Oh yeah, they changed his devil form though, which looks ridiculous in this game. I never liked his devil form in this one. Whoops. Whoops. Really? Nothing more than don't worry? Blast. That's bad. I'm getting orbs, but I'm getting horrible grades. Eh. Have I played Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus? Probably. Wasn't that a PSP game? I believe it was. I may be lost. What else is new? Hello there. Oh, the secret rooms! So more or less these weird meat guys replace the puppets of Devil May Cry 1. And there's also these like secret bonus rooms that you can get into, which is a great way for farming red orbs. I think you can replay them over and over again. I don't remember. I want to say you can, but probably wrong. Ooh. Fancies. Oh, I just like doing that. Nope, never mind. You can only use it once. Boo. Maybe when you revisit levels. They also improved Dante's character model for the second game. At least I like to think so, but the big difference that I remember with Devil May Cry 2 is the camera pans out too far. So I feel like in Devil May Cry 1, Dante appeared a little bit larger and you could see him better. But Devil May Cry 2 uses a lot of dramatic camera angles where they zoom out so you can kind of see the world a little bit better. But I don't know, in games, I just don't like it when they pan out like that. That's one of the big things I remember about Devil May Cry 2, is Dante always appeared smaller. In Devil May Cry 3, they kind of fixed that again, where there was a balance in their camera angles and stuff like that. But this one especially is Tiny Dante. So how's everybody doing tonight? A statue that is controlling time. You can gain power by offering red orbs. Hooray! Ooh. Don't have enough for that. Is that 10,000 or 1,000? Whoo! Youch. 1,000 for vital stars. Good. What? That's expensive, yo. What? Holy cow. Oof. Ooh. Well, let's get one vital star. Yeah, I'm aware. I think this game required more grinding too. Unless there were passwords that I don't remember. Yeah, everything is expensive in this game. Yeah, I remember that. Alright, I think it's time for the first boss already. Or mini boss or whatever. Never mind. Roar! Yeah, everything's incredibly expensive in this game. I thought this game had, like, cheats and passwords. I don't remember. I don't think so. Maybe it did. But it's really hard to keep the combo meter going in this one. Yeah. I feel like the Devil May Cry 1 was a little bit more forgiving with the combo. You could kind of keep it going. This one, it's like... it's very finicky. The other one was a little bit more forgiving, but... still a fun game to play. It's just... they also, the first game was all, like, blood, like red blood. The second game in the series, they kind of, like, messed around with the blood a little bit, so there's different colors for certain demons. Which, I believe that was one of their biggest criticisms they had with the censorship of the first one is like, oh, there's too much blood and stuff. It feels like a T-rated game. So, I mean, a lot of the monsters that you fight in this one, they have like different color blood. Which, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised that Devil May Cry 2 even got an M rating because it's a little bit tamer. You know? At least from what I remember. Wait, I used the key already? Oh, okay. I don't know how long this stream's gonna go tonight. So, another key difference in this game, if you guys have been paying attention to when Dante's firing his guns, he can change his direction. So if there's an enemy that's, like, on either side of him, he'll move to attack them. Like, you know, he just changes his gun combat. And they do it again in Devil May Cry 3, but this was the first one to really do that. Whereas in the first game, he just always shot straight, or, you know, up or down or whatever. He has, like, different ways that he can use his guns in this one. Am I doing what? He's using the Let's Play account? I guess I am. I mean, I'm streaming on my channel. Oh yeah, there's a lot of rooftop stuff. Rooftop. Yeah. Been a long day today. Ow. Wow, those guys are weak. Also, sometimes enemies will create like this force field and stuff like that. And you can actually see the force field so you know how long it's going to take for you to wipe out the enemies. Whereas in the first one, it was just kind of like, am I supposed to go this way? It's like, they give you a better sense of where you're supposed to go in this one. But I feel like there's way more enemies in Devil May Cry 2 than there was in the first one. Which is good, because everything is so blasted expensive that you're going to have to fight a lot of enemies to collect red orbs. You can't really cheese the game and get as many upgrades as you want without, like, going through New Game Plus or something like that. So the first game, it was really easy to get a lot more upgrades. This one, not so much. You have to be very choosy what you're going to upgrade, or you'll be grinding for a very long time. Which I think was one of people's biggest complaints with this game, was how blasted expensive everything is. But you're asking me to remember something from 2003? This was the last game that I played as a normal gamer, and then I joined the video game industry to become a game reviewer in 2004, writing for a couple publications. Thought that's I know that's important. What do you do? What do you do? Red orbs is supposed to come out of that. You know what? Whatever. So let's see, 2003, I was a sophomore in college, and I just started dating Amber. So, yeah. I swear I was just supposed to... Ah, whatever. No, I just have to go to that mansion. Just have to go to the mansion, yo! Why? There's also a lot of cutscenes in this game where they don't talk. So, I mean, looking back at this game, I never understood why it got an M rating. It wasn't that bad for M rating games. Like, I don't know. If somebody is getting into Devil May Cry, I always recommend people to play DMC 1 and then DMC 3. Just because those feel like, you know, those feel more like Devil May Cry experiences. This one it has great gameplay, but it's just like the story's so wooden. I mean, that was like a ninja. Oh, snap! Oh my gosh. One sec. Oh no! Oh no!
Grief. They really made a big mess, didn't they? It sure took him a while to find this place. Oh, you have arrived, son of Sparta.
You knew him?
Oh, yes. We are the guardians of this land, Vidumali. Our clan once fought against the demons with Sparta, son of Sparta. We must ask this favor of you. You see, there's a man who's transformed our land into a demon's paradise. His name is Arius. And although he is the president of an international public corporation, he uses the demon power. Please, deal with Arius and his master for us.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Wonderful! I am very pleased. It leads to a harbor. If you are successful, I will tell you a story about your father, son of Sparta.
See what I mean? It's just kind of meh. It's okay, but it's just not, I don't know. You play this game for the gameplay, not really anything else. One thing I was really surprised about, they never made a game about Sparta himself. Like, especially in the age of prequels and stuff that we're currently in, you would think they would actually go back in time and they would make a game about Dante's dad, but they never did. Ah. I don't have anything. Really? It's 1,000 for that. So I mean, it's 10,000. Ugh. And you only can carry one in this one? No way. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Alright, yeah, this game's harder. This game's harder. Oh, gosh. Hey, Ruga. Thanks for the super chat, brother. A guard that protects the silence of the underground tomb. You must defeat it. There you go, I defeated it. Ugh. See, more tiny camera angles. Look at how small Dante is. Whee! Oof. Let's see. Next is this way. Nani? Whoa! Back off, shield guy. You can get me with some booby traps. I don't think so. Maybe some other time. Oops. Oh! Bingo! Let's see, this way? No! Give me all your sweet orbage! Blast you. I don't think we'll get to upgrade our sword until level 4. And by that point, I think we get another sword. I don't remember. Bats! Wait, did I want to go here? Light blue flame. And then the way will be opened. Ouch! You punker! Oh, it's timed, you... Ah, camera angles, no! Dang it! Oh, there we go. No, 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 no! Oh! You know what? We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back. Uh-oh. Okay. So the only thing... Oh, I gotta go back and do that stupid puzzle. Good times. In your opinion, which Devil May Cry game is better? In terms of what? Gameplay? Story? I really like Devil May Cry 5. Like, a lot. It was a return to what the franchise was, but it brought in some new improvements. Devil May Cry 4 wasn't bad, but I don't know. Everybody always likes Devil May Cry 3 the best. But I really liked 5. Dante, you moron! No, 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 no! Wait, 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 wait! Ah! Oh, whatever. 5 is the newest one, yeah. And you can play Devil May Cry 1 through 3 on the Switch. I don't think you're gonna get the 4th one. Maybe you will, I don't know. With Nintendo, you never know. I'm pretty sure we can look at the 3rd one on this channel, but I'm not sure. I think that's when they start to use F-bombs in the series as the 3rd game. I might be wrong. I'm not a big fan of R-rated language myself, so... Sometimes they just throw it into games to be edgy and stuff, but... I'm pretty sure Dante says some stuff in Devil May Cry 3. I might be wrong, but I definitely know that Devil May Cry 4 and 5 use, like, heavy R-rated language. And mostly it's because of Nero. Punk. Johnny Young Bosch. Dante has some cool stuff he does in that game, though. But yeah, Nero's a punk. Although I don't hate Nero. It's just, he's totally different than Dante. Oh, the necromancer thing. Nani. Hey now. So big difference with the gun in this one, like, it'll actually bring people off the ground. So, like, literally the bullets will carry people up into the air. You couldn't really do that in Devil May Cry 1. Like, the guns get a serious upgrade in this. There we go. Hello there. What do you do? Oh, that's what it does. Woohoo! Alright, now we can get an upgrade. Let's see. No, that's not it. Where is the, where's the hourglass? Oh, I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. Alright. We should be able to do a sword upgrade. No! Dang it! Why? Oh, this game is such a grind. Oh! Just fall in the pit again and fight an enemy. My gosh. Annoying prices. Let's respawn the enemy, shall we? No upgrade for you. No, really? I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me. I feel so much better now. Not. Hey, Shadow. No, I need that sword upgrade. That sword upgrade's gonna come in handy. You know, first impressions of Devil May Cry 2 on the Switch, it's not bad. I mean, they've smoothed out the frame rate a lot better. I mean, this game, I don't know, it just looks pretty good. For an upscaled PS2 game, I mean, it's a lot easier to control Dante than it was in Devil May Cry 1. Like, doing this back in the day on the PS2 would be like, there'd be some slowdown a little bit. This is all so fluid on the Switch. And even the, Well, I mean, the PS4 collection of this, or whatever, the HD collection of Devil May Cry, it's about the same, but this, for some reason, this feels faster on the Switch. I don't know. Alright, fools, you need to give me stuff, so... Time to die so I can upgrade my sword, yo. Are you serious? Oh, come on! Really? You're gonna do me like that? Are you for reals right now? Oh my gosh. That is messed up, yo. Messed up. Whoa, bless you. Hey, 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 hey! What's going on? Alright, finally. Also, don't sneeze on me. Alright, sword upgrade time. Yeah! That's gonna help. Alright, save game. What? Really? That's fine. Alright, at least we upgrade our sword. What up, fools? Ah, you punkers. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. What up, fool? That feel good? How do you like that? Man bat, more like goat bats. I don't remember what that does. What? Step on this plate, and your magic power will be recovered. Are you saying I gotta fly up there? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm ready to have my magic recovered. That didn't really recover my magic. Boo! Is this stream gonna go to 2 a.m.? Hahaha. No. I do have to sleep, guys. I'm gonna do probably 5 missions, so maybe. We'll see. But do you see what I mean about this game? Like, it's fun to play, but like it doesn't have that same DMC vibe. Like, there felt like there was an important story. Like Dante in the first game, you know, he's going there to take down Mundus, and you know. This one is just like, I'm gonna go to Africa for whatever reason, and then I'm gonna take my motorcycle into hell. It's like, okay. There's not a lot going on. You know, you just go from place to place, and it doesn't really feel like it matters. It's just like, oh, okay, Dante's just being Dante. Okay. But at least I can do this. Woo! Yeah! Dante gonna try out for the Olympics. Booyah! Still like playing it though. It's just the story to me was always kind of like yawn. I mean, they fixed that by the time Devil May Cry 3 comes out, because everything Dante does, it has an impact. There's a point to it. This one is just kind of like, yeah, we're gonna go to abandoned towns. Devil May Cry doing abandoned cities before Arkham made it cool. Woo! Are you ready? I is ready, yo. Dante gets the Olympic medal for being awesome. For being Dante. Booyah! That's pretty rad. Alright, I came in here for a reason. Isn't there something over here? Yeah, there is. Booyah! Oh. And if you're wondering, like, hey, why do the enemies respawn so much in this? Because everything is so blasted expensive. Like, if there wasn't a way to farm enemies, you wouldn't be able to buy any of Dante's upgrades. It's insane. There'd be no way. Whoops. Yeah, I could do that without flying. Ouch! Hey, dude, don't go destroying the streets. Ow. I think that's a secret door or something, I don't know. Nani? Well, since there's not a lot of people watching this, I do have something on my mind tonight. It's just kind of been... It wasn't really bothering me. Maybe it's bothering me a little bit. I took Amber to see that new Will Smith and Tom Holland spy movie today. And I would say, like, the first 3/4 of the movie is really good. But I think the movie's agenda just, like, really kind of made Amber and I uncomfortable because pretty much it's a spy movie. It's like a James Bond thing, but it's for kids. But they come across and they have this storyline about how there's no good guys or bad guys. And even though there are clear bad guys in the movie that kill people, it's wrong to hurt them because they're people. And we're just sitting here like, what? So it's kind of like an anti-gun movie, except there's no guns in the movie anyway. Like, they kind of make it, in place of guns, they talk about how explosions are bad. And, like, they need to find peaceful ways of subduing the enemy. And that it's not really their enemy, they just did some bad things. Even though they're terrorists and stuff, it's like, what? So, I mean, when Tom Holland started spouting his craziness in the movie, it just got kind of really weird. And, yeah, I mean, we both were kind of sitting there after the movie like, I wanted to like this movie, but it's like, do you call something like this woke, or is it just, what is this? And even some parents were walking away, like, kids were like, so good and evil doesn't exist? And the parents are like, well, I mean, kind of not. And the kids are just walking away from this film that we're sitting here and they're having like this discussion with their parents. And it was just so, everybody leaving that movie was just awkward, you know? It was a really funny movie, and it had, I want to say it had a great message up until the end of the movie where it's just like, everything is Will Smith's fault because he did his job and he destroyed a terrorist organization. But because basically a bad guy survives and becomes a cyborg, Will Smith is really the bad guy of the movie. It's like, what? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know if you consider that a movie being woke, because it doesn't have any identity politics to it. It's just, it's like anti good and evil or something. It's just really weird. I don't know. I wanted to like it because the movie had me laughing at so many points, but then it was like their underlining message that there's no good or evil was just kind of like, huh? Yeah, it was weird. It's weird. I mean, it's the second time this year that Tom Holland has done something weird in one of his Hollywood movies. I mean, he's kind of crazy. And if one thing that we really wanted to happen with the movie, like, everybody says it's a Will Smith movie, but I think it's a Tom Holland movie. Because Will Smith's character doesn't get a lot of development. He turns into a pigeon. You don't really find out why he doesn't work with partners. Like, something obviously really bad happened to the guy. And his character, but the movie never goes over it. It just talks about why what's-his-name has a hard life. Tom Holland's character. I know, Extralina. It was interesting. Well, I mean, the bad guy is from the Middle East in the movie. At least that's kind of what I gathered. I mean, he may have been, he may not have been. But, like, his whole thing at the end of the movie, he blames Will Smith's character for basically... Will Smith is a spy. Will Smith is supposed to protect the American people and the free world and stuff like this. And the Middle Eastern guy was trying to blow up the world, so Will Smith's character, which they never show you, but in the past, like when he was younger, he took down this entire evil organization, and it was run by the main movie's bad guy, although he gets hurt. So because Will Smith hurt him, Will Smith, in the movie's point of view, and Tom Holland's point of view, Will Smith was really the bad guy because of his actions of harming this individual created the problem for the whole movie to begin with. And it's like, what are you teaching kids, movie? It's like, you're insane. Because in a heartbeat, the bad guy even says, oh, I'm going to kill a bunch of people anyway. But I didn't appreciate that you hurt me and hurt my friends. Even though we're going to continue to do bad things. We're not bad people. It's like, what? What? It's like, what? It's insane. I don't know. And I know Amber didn't have a good time at the movies, and it bothers me because we loved the movie, like, the first, like, probably hour of it, and then they ruined the last 30 minutes of it. It's like, what the heck? Yeah, it sounds really dumb. It was dumb. Everything else about the movie was great, though. It has a cool premise, but has a lot of hanging plot points. It would have been nice to find out why Will Smith's, like, spy character is so, like, against working with other spies. They never tell you, though. It's just kind of, I don't know, maybe if they do a sequel, but I don't think they're going to do a sequel. I don't know how well received the movie was, and I don't even know if any other people are really talking about the problem with the movie. Probably not. But, I mean, I guess one review I read, Tom Holland's character is supposed to be a millennial, and Will Smith's character is supposed to be, like, Generation X or something like that. But, like, they kind of treat him like a dude who doesn't like using technology, and, you know, he's just, eh. So, I mean, Tom Holland's character is the, you know, the cool millennial guy who, I don't know. It kind of feels like Will Smith's character was cheapened a little bit for the movie. Just my 2 cents. Because he does some pretty awesome things in the movie, but, like, I don't know. Outside of the whole pigeon stuff. The pigeon stuff wasn't bad. It's whenever Tom Holland is not speaking his, like, weird propaganda in the movie, that's when it's really good. And the funny thing is, you actually found out that his mom was, like, his whole reason for being the way he is doesn't even change when someone in his life is taken from him from violence. He still sees, like, you know what? I can go and fix this, and I can be a better person by not harming the bad guys. And it's like, yeah. So yeah, that happens in the film, and it's just kind of like, why? You're a spy? I can understand if you're, like, but a spy that literally has to put their life on the line, now they have to be conscious of bad guys and their feelings. It's like, what are we teaching impressionable young people in movies now? It's like, what? Oh my gosh. It's so weird. Oh. Yeah, so that was my day today. I need to use this train for something. No, I don't. I swear I used it. Now comes the part of the game where Kwing gets lost. Probably. Because all the environments look the same. Is the kid a pacifist? No. He just doesn't like using lethal means. Like, he literally freezes a dude, which in reality would kill them. But because there's a comedic thing and the dude is frozen, it's not really a bad thing. Yeah, I don't know. The writers just weren't thinking about stuff, I don't think. Or maybe they were. I don't know. I just know we were kind of uncomfortable. Some of the parents that saw the movie, they were talking to their kids, like, explaining to them that no, there are good people and bad people in the world. It's like, you know, this is just a movie. And the kids were just kind of like, we need to stop hurting all kinds of people. And it's like, sometimes you don't have a choice. You have to, you know. So, I mean, that the movie just doesn't address a lot of things. It creates its own little bubble where there's no risk or something like that. I don't know. Even The Incredibles, I feel like The Incredibles handled good and evil a lot better with that, you know. So, No, actually, I did pretty good. Come on. That was only... We're already an hour and 13 minutes in, and I ran around for circles in the first episode of Devil May Cry. I think we're doing pretty good. This game is like more, what's the word am I looking for? Devil May Cry 2, it's more streamlined. So, you don't get lost as much, kinda. I mean, it just kind of goes boom, boom, boom. Amber really loved Dr. Dolittle, I think. I almost wish she hadn't seen it because I would have liked to take her to that instead. But I really thought the Pigeon movie was going to be a safe bet, but like, there's propaganda in everything these days. It's insane. Even kids' movies now. It's like, what? Why? It's a movie about a pigeon! What the heck? It doesn't make any sense. I really feel like I'm from a different Earth. I do. Because I don't think like the people around me. I think like a normal person. I just feel so out of place in this society now. Either that or maybe I'm not easy to brainwash or something like that. I don't watch a lot of television, so I'm not getting the constant bombardment of, like, what do they call that stuff? Subliminal messaging from adverts and stuff like that. If I watch commercials, I watch them muted. So, I mean, I'm not being programmed by society, so I don't know. But yeah, the movie made us really uncomfortable. It was like, what Earth are we on? Did we, like... You guys know what Quantum Leap is? You ever seen Quantum Leap? Old 80s show about, like, switching realities and stuff like that. Kind of feels like Amber and I quantum leap sometimes. Because the world is just so weird. And it's getting weirder. I don't know. I'm probably going to take Amber to see... There's a new movie in theaters. The good thing about the whole Dragon Ball Z... Sorry, Dragon Ball... crap. Think. Because the Dragon Ball movie did really well last year, there's more anime movies that are coming out now. And there's a movie in theaters that's out for a limited time right now. It's an anime film. It's called Weathering with You, I think. And I think Amber and I will have a better time at that movie. But people keep telling me it's sad. So I was kind of hoping it was going to be like a cute, like, slice of life romance movie, but I think it's going to have the slice of life in it, but I think there's going to be characters that die or something, which I don't like when that happens. I don't like dramas. I don't mind romance movies, but I don't like dramas. Yeah, Dragon Ball Super. I know what it is. These camera angles are kind of freaky, aren't they? You can time travel to the future if you get close to a black hole. I don't know, I'd be worried about what the future has in store. Like, I haven't lost hope for humanity, but I mean, we really need to have movies that, I don't know, I'm not really big on pacifist stuff. Like, I grew up with films about good and evil, and I turned out fine. And I kind of feel like the generation that grew up with movies that good and evil is a gray area are kind of, like, seriously messed up. So, I don't know. I worry about certain things. Especially when you can tell the difference between a good guy and a bad guy, it keeps you safer. If you're too trusting of people, you're going to get hurt. It's concerning. Sometimes you just can't explain why people do bad things. But you don't want to just be like, well, I mean, we're all people, and that's just how life is, I guess. It's like, no, that's not how life is. There are bad people in this world, and there are good people in the world. But you can't just sugarcoat it and be like, no, we're just all people. That's all it is. Good people, bad people. Good actions, bad actions. Not gray area actions. So yeah, that was surprising. And I guess it made me think more than I should have, like going into essentially a movie for younger people. It kind of, if I had to really explain it, it feels like the way that Hollywood is, it's the difference between, just speaking about like Dragon Ball, it almost feels like Cell has control of everything. Like movies and things like that. Cell's an interesting character in Dragon Ball, but he's clearly a bad guy. He's not, you know, he's gonna blow up the Earth. He's a very articulate, cool guy, but he's evil. You know, and I don't think he tries to deny that he's evil, but he has feelings and all this other stuff. But he's a bad dude. He's probably my favorite Dragon Ball villain, though, of all time. He's clearly a bad guy. But this kids movie makes the hero, in the long run, out to be the villain. And I'm sorry, but that's kind of messed up. Just because the dude is doing his job? Like, I don't know what fairy tale land the writer of that movie was in, but spies have to do some pretty dangerous stuff that's not, you know, puppy dogs and rainbows. So, to give them, like, a lesson about, it's just, I don't know. It wasn't needed. If you could have cut that part from the movie would have been fine. And I don't want to be one of those critics that's like, oh, the movie's great if you just get rid of the last half hour. It's like, no, the movie's terrible and never should have had the last half hour in it because it just cheapens Will Smith's character. It just ruins the entire movie because of the stupid... blast it. We're gonna have to... I'm gonna need to use my super run ability. Personally, I'm kind of surprised that none of the crazy drama channels on YouTube are talking about this movie, because this movie is crazy. I mean, they're always talking about this stuff, you know, all the different crazy stuff that people are doing. It's like, I don't even think they know about it. Or maybe they do, or maybe they don't care. I don't know. No! 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 Blast. Yeah, the Spies in Disguise movie. It's like, it's propaganda. It's like pacifist propaganda or something like that. It's crazy. It's supposed to be a movie about a pigeon. A funny movie. And it's insane. Oh, come on! Because of... It's not all that bad until you get to the end of the movie. Like, the last 30 minutes of the movie, Tom Holland gets all preachy. And the villain gets all preachy. Even though the villain is clearly the bad guy, he reprimands Will Smith's actions for being a spy. It's like, what? Wait, there we go. I was just like, what? That doesn't make any sense. What? He's a spy. Spies kill people. But bad guys have feelings too, apparently. Okay. I wouldn't even call it... The writers know what they're doing. They're not being naive. They're interjecting, like... Okay, at the very beginning of the movie, there was some weird stuff, but it was handled like, very funny. So, Will Smith's character has this awesome introduction, like, doing spy stuff, right? He almost gets killed at the beginning of the movie because of Tom Holland's character gave him a gadget that compromises him, because the gadget is not gonna help him whatsoever. It's like a non-gadget that just, like, makes kittens appear or something. It's something weird. And Will Smith is right. He goes to Tom Holland, he fires him and says, this gadget that you gave me in the field could have killed me. And it's important for me to be able to do my job so I can protect the good people of the world. You know, the people who really deserve to be protected and stuff like that. So, yeah, everything's fine with that. And Tom Holland is just kind of like, well, I don't believe that. I believe that we're supposed to protect everyone, including the bad guys. And Will Smith is just like, hold up, what? I'm going to hurt this boy. And he's like, you know what? No, you're fired. And so, you know, he fires him. And this is the beginning of the movie. And then the kid goes home and whatever. Some crazy stuff happens to Will Smith's character, which I won't spoil if you want to go see it. But Will Smith eventually goes sees the character a little while later after some stuff goes down, saying, I need to be invisible for my next mission, blah, blah, blah. Drinks the thing, becomes a pigeon. You know, all that weird stuff. But, yeah, it was just kind of like, what? So, I mean, even at the beginning of the movie, they lay the foundation for some of that stuff, you know? But then, like, the last 35 minutes of the movie where the villain goes into how it's because of Will Smith's character, the pigeon, that he's disfigured now and, like, a cyborg and the sole survivor of his terrorist cell. And then you have Will Smith apologizing for messing him up. It's like, what? Why? You did your job. You're gonna apologize because the dude, like, turned into Two-Face? What? Why? And, I don't know. It feels like I'm on a different world sometimes. It just does. Am I even hurting this thing? I don't think so. There we go. Ow, 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 poison, poison! Ow. Well, yeah, okay, so the main bad guy of the movie, he is... You don't know what nationality he is until the end of the movie, and you find out he's from, like, some Middle Eastern country, and he was doing some very bad things that was, jeopardizing the world, and Will Smith's character went in with his team and stopped the guy, and blew up the base. Saved the world. But because they blew up the base, because they used, quote, explosives, the bad guy ends up being not even horribly disfigured. He looks like Cyborg from Teen Titans, kind of, sort of. I don't know. But Will Smith feels bad, and because of talking to Tom Middleton, or whatever his name is, like Spider-Man's character, all the time throughout the movie, who just has this view on life where, like, there's no good and evil, and the only evil thing is, like, when we do things that hurt people, so he sees the U.S. government as evil, too. It's like, okay, hippie. So, because he's been hanging out with the kid at the end of the movie, Will Smith apologizes to the bad guy for blowing him up years ago. And the bad guy was like, oh, that's great you apologize, but guess what? I'm still gonna blow up the world again. And it's just like, what? What? It doesn't matter. He's still evil. It doesn't matter if you hurt his feelings. He's still the bad guy. I don't understand this logic. It doesn't make, it just, yeah, so that part of the movie was stupid. Pretty dumb. And the younger people in the theater were super confused and were asking questions to their parents, like afterwards. Like one parent and mom and dad were sitting down with their kid, explaining good and evil to them, and I was just like, wow, this movie failed horribly on that. Oh gosh. So Amber and I weren't the only ones who walked away from that movie like, NANI?! I'm going to die. Whoa! I just need to get up there and smack it around a little bit! Oh, for crying out loud. Dang it! I don't want to grind! Seriously, back off! No, no, no! You got it! You got it! Oh, for... Yeah, this boss is annoying. We'll get him. Maybe. Oh, jeez. You have to destroy its arms. And the best way to do that is sword it. I'm gonna be poisoned again. Die! There we go. What did Amber think about it? Amber was like going on a thesis about it. Amber couldn't stop talking about the movie before she went to sleep, and I was just kind of like, yeah, okay. But she, like, finds conspiracy theories and everything. Like, I didn't realize that they were trying to pass an agenda in the movie, but the more I kept thinking about it, it was like, yeah, okay, I can kind of see that. She was super mad, though. Oh, the Fern Gully movie? Yeah, I remember the Fern Gully movie. Woo! We can do either a sword upgrade or we can do a gun upgrade. I say we do the gun upgrade. Probably be the best thing we can do. Yep, that kind of stuff happens all the time now. There is good and there is bad people. Correct. Alright guys, so here's the million-dollar question. Do we upgrade the sword to level 2? Okay. Or do we upgrade the firearms to level 2? Level 1. Wait. Which one? You decide. Yes, Fern Gully was Robin Williams. Alright, everybody seems to boomstick. I like the Dante's weapons of choice because they're kind of important in this one. I'm going with the OGs. Boom! How much was the sword upgrade? Sword upgrade is only 10,000? That can't be right. What was the first upgrade then? Huh? Ooh. Alright. Okay, so let's start this mission now. Are we that far along already? Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't want to do the girl story in this, because I don't like her character in this one. Like, maybe I'll play as Trish or something, but... yeah. Uh-oh. Wolves! Ah! What's my name, fool? Uh-oh. A lot of people asking, are you doing a Dragon Ball stream at 7 a.m.? No. I'm gonna be going to bed by like 4 a.m. tonight. Something like that. I'm tired. So in the morning you'll have a Power Rangers Versus video. Around noon, probably the next episode of Tokyo Mirage Session. Or Dragon Ball, I haven't decided. And I don't know, I might want to do a Shenmue stream. But you see what I was talking about this game? Like, why did it get an M rating? Because they toned it down significantly. Look at this, blue monster blood. Majority of the monsters have, like, green and blue blood. It's not even as gory as the first DMC. And even the first DMC game didn't really deserve an M rating. Not really. kind of why I'm okay with playing the Devil May Cry games on this channel, like, some of them. Because they're not horrible. Oh, snap. How are you still alive? Bad doggy. Yeah, I got Amber Chinese food tonight. Little thing about my my wifey. She doesn't like holidays because they're painful. So we celebrated her birthday for 3 days, starting on Friday. I don't remember what we did Friday night, but we did something fun. And then on Saturday, she wanted to do a voiceover for our Patreon, so we did Galaxy Quest. Which I'm a lazy person, so I'll have the MP3 edited and I'll have it uploaded on our Patreon before Wednesday. So there'll be a new movie commentary up. I have it done. I have to, in order to put it on Patreon, I have to render it as an MP3, and then I have to do some other stuff. But yeah, we did Galaxy Quest, which she was really happy about. And then I got her Arby's, I think is what she wanted. She wanted like a chicken sandwich thing. I believe we watched another movie. Amber just likes watching movies, mostly. And today, the day after her birthday, I got her Chinese food, and I took her to what I thought was going to be a good movie. And then I just felt horrible. But the silver lining is, because she had a so-so time at the movies and doesn't blame me for it, yay, we're going to probably go see Weathering with You next weekend. Hopefully it's still in theaters by then. Although we're probably going to see it in subtitle, because I don't want to watch the dub. Let's see, what else? We recorded a bunch of Dragon Ball Z, and we recorded a bunch of Tokyo Mirage sessions. Okay, well, we only record like 1 or 2 episodes of Tokyo a day, because, well, the game is... There's one episode, I don't remember which one it is, but there's one coming up where we died fighting some enemies, and then I had to stop recording for the day, and I had to spend time grinding up to like at least level 10 or 15 because we died. And that game, like SAO, is becoming a little bit of a pain because there's a lot of grinding, I would say. So... speaking of SAO, I'm just letting you guys know it's possible that the series will be going on hiatus again for like a few weeks because it's hard to do... Dragon Ball's easy. Dragon Ball's really easy to record and stuff like that. But Tokyo Mirage Session is becoming a little bit of a pain, and SAO is also kind of like a grind. Or we're going to space out our episodes so that it's not like every day, so that when we get a chance to record like 1 or 2 episodes, you know. We also need to be careful with our content because we need to stretch out stuff a little bit due to, well, there's not really as many big hit games coming out anymore because they got delayed. Final Fantasy got delayed until April. And the Marvel game got delayed, and there were a couple other games that got delayed too. And I'm trying to introduce Amber to an anime that we're going to be doing a Versus series on, which is called Grand Blue Fantasy. So if you guys are familiar with that anime, we'll be doing the new video game for that February 6th. Avengers got delayed. They're coming out in September now. And, I mean, I don't think I was ever doing Cyberpunk, but I thought I heard that Cyberpunk was delayed to the fall as well. It was also supposed to come out in the spring. Then it got delayed. The game with Keanu Reeves in it. And there were a couple other games that have been delayed already this year, but nothing that you guys need to worry about that we're covering on this channel. Although we have no idea what we're doing with Animal Crossing and a new Pokemon game, to be honest. I'm terrified. So far, a couple channels have been hit pretty hard for playing Pokemon and Animal Crossing, and some channels haven't, so nobody knows what the algorithm's gonna do. But the problem is the algorithm keeps, like, updating, and a lot of gaming channels are getting hit hard. I'll give you an example. Our Dragon Ball Z series, even though we started it the day it came out, the first episode theoretically should have 20,000 views right now. I think it's like 4,000 views. The algorithm's all screwed up. And some of that might have to be because of new policies YouTube's doing. Who knows? I mean, we can complain about it, or we can just keep posting videos. So we'll just keep posting our series. We love recording the Dragon Ball series. Maybe we'll double up on episodes, but personally, I really like streaming the game too, because the reason why I haven't gotten stuck is because the walkthrough is when Amber has time to record, which she's very busy with school now again. So that gets recorded later in the day. And I get my practice out and all my fails like during my live stream. And then if people just want to enjoy the story and some other stuff, then they can see it on the, you know, with Amber. And also Amber brings her fresh experience to the game, so. Crud. Because I got knocked through the door? Really? Awesome! Oh! Stupid monkey! Ah! And yes, Dragon Ball Kakarot, it's not a terrible game, but it's a game that you really need to invest some time into to learn the controls and all the inner workings and stuff like that. So it's not a series that can be blind, except maybe as a live stream. And as a live stream, yeah, I'm going to fail from time to time in it because the game is tough. Sometimes. No! Don't you not throw me through that door, you stupid ape! Oh! No! 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 Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Bad monkey! Bad! Ow. I hate your face. Ugh! Why? Yeah, so anyway, the reason why I didn't do the Dragon Ball stream tonight is, yeah, I know people would watch it and stuff like that, but I just, I have to, I don't like just doing everything at once. I like, I don't know, I'm weird like that. I have to do other things, and I really wanted to start my Devil May Cry 2 stream thing, so I did that tonight. Also, I don't know, Amber and I won't be recording more Dragon Ball until Tuesday, so, let's see. In order to catch up with the streams, you guys have, oh my gosh, the walkthrough and the stream series will be over faster than the actual walkthrough. I am not lying. I think the Saiyan Saga is like 5 or 6 episodes. Ah! Maybe more. I think it's like, yeah, it's at least 5, 6 episodes. How are you that much stronger than me, you dumb ape? Yeah, you better be dead. Great, I wasted my... Oh, this game is relentless. Just die. Give me my goodies. Ba 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 ba. Die. So we wasted our vital star. Not good. And maybe I should have upgraded my sword after all. I'll do it next. Just how long is it gonna take? I don't know. But yeah, the Dragon Ball Z series is gonna be going on for a while. I estimate there's gonna be like 40 episodes, something like that. Oh no! That would have been a bigger explosion. Oh no. Yeah, can't I just jump on its head? Yeah, I can jump on its head. As long as I don't get hit by the other tank, I should be okay. Moving on to the next tank. Tank you! No, no, no. Get up, you fool. Ugh. Still, we were in serious trouble. Ow! Yeah, in hindsight, I should have just upgraded the sword again. No, I'm gonna upgrade the guns! This is gonna be great! What's the worst that could happen? Oh, right! Everything! Alright, there's another demon tank somewhere. I think. Thanks for watching. Yeah, the tanks are regular enemies now. There's all kinds of crazy stuff that happens in this game. It's not a long game, though. I mean, I'm thinking max, like, 3 streams of this game, like, 2 hours each, and the game's done. I don't want to play as the girl. I don't have any interest in her. She's not exciting like Trish. She's just kind of meh. What? Oh no, you didn't. Okay, so now I'm gonna get hit by the tank? Are you kidding me? So I can destroy the other tanks easily, but this tank is going to be the one that's going to be a challenge. Right. No tanks. Later, Jay. Ooh. Thank you. Oops. Is that supposed to come down here? know if I was supposed to be down here. We're on fire! Yeah, I botched that. Of course. Of course I did. Wait, did I? Yeah, I went the wrong way. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. A magic stone with the heart of a vigorous battle god. Okay. You're supposed to fly over there? Oh! I'll take that. So do you guys have any specific games you want to see on this channel this year? I think we got a pretty rocking list, actually. I'm just curious if any of that falls under your radar or not. Freaky. No, I got a new patron. Cool. Every little bit helps. Games list. Final Fantasy VII? Yeah, that's no brainer. Hi, Shadow. You gonna sneeze on me again? So let's see. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, we're doing that. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, currently doing that. Journey to the Savage Planet, the 28th. Bylif Smash Brothers, the 28th. The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance Tactics, February 4th. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, February 6th. Street Fighter V, Valentine's Day, Championship Edition. Under Night and Birth, Switch, the 20th. One Punch Man, A Hero Nobody Knows, 28th of February. Ori and the Will of Wisps, March 11th. Fairy Tail, March 19th. No, we can't do RE Remake on this channel. Because of language and way too much gore. Wait, how am I supposed to get over there? I'm supposed to fly and stuff? Okay. Blasted camera angle? I can't see! No, no, no. You were not ruining this for me. Shoot. Ugh. Really? Yeah, there's a Fairy Tail game coming out in March. This game is cool when you know where you're going. Oh, for crying out loud. Demon Copter! Great! Just stay under the demon helicopter. Oh, crud. Now we have a problem. Hooah! Yep, now we got an issue. Nope. Is it dead? Wait, we can't be to the building already. No way this game is shorter than I'm thinking. It might be. Hey guys, how many levels does Dante have in Devil May Cry 2? Because the game's divided between the girl and Dante. Anybody remember? I would love to look at Wind Waker Remastered, but I don't think I can. Not that I'm not worried that people won't watch it. I'm worried about other things happening because it looks too cartoony. $50 levels? Considering the first game had like 23 or 24 levels, I don't think so. He's got 16 missions? Okay. Are you kidding me? I thought I murdered you. Uh-oh. Well, let's just get to the top of this building and then worry about this fool. Oh no. Hey, what's up? Nope, not it. Wait. And if you get burned, then you're dead. Nuts, 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 nuts! Hi there! No! No, no, no! Oh, you punker! Dante, you idiot! Dante! No! How are you not dead? You know what? Never mind. The most annoying helicopter known to man! Die! Oh, shoot. Woo! I don't remember how to beat him. Ow. Ow. That hurt. No. No. Oh. What? Don't worry. Yeah. Not good. Can't see. Zelda, don't do that. Zelda, don't tear up my carpet. Shoot. Zelda! Am I supposed to go down or up? I'm supposed to go up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, whatever, so you fools die easily, but stupid helicopter's invincible. No. Oof. Oh. Zelda, not now. Bingo. Oh. Okay, well, I swear that helicopter was supposed to be shooting. Oh, never mind. Oh, finally the gun upgrade does something. No. Whew. It's back. Ow, that was stupid. Helicopter blades hurt. I feel like we've been fighting this guy for a while. Why? Mean old helicopter. Hate you. Nope. Come on, Mr. Helicopter demon thing. Nope. Don't worry. Shoot happy. Nope. Die! Yes, crashing into Dante is a smart move. Okay, my finger officially hurts. That's good. Hooray. Nope. I don't have enough for any upgrades. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Oh my gosh. Oh. The chopper is down. I am down. I'm tired. Oh. It was long. Oof. Feel like I did more work. Oof. Explicit gore. Really. Blue blood is explicit. Alright, so anyway, people, that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks so much for watching the stream of Devil May Cry 2. Tomorrow's stream will be more Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I don't know what time yet. Shadow doesn't know what time yet either. He'll be around. And yeah, next DMC2 stream will probably be I don't know, sometime this week. So for this week, you've got uploads of some SAO videos. You've got a video every day of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Video every day of Tokyo Mirage Session. And we'll say sporadic uploads for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid as that winds down, and SAO, which is not winding down, but might take a little break so I can focus on Tokyo and finishing Dragon Ball, because I want to be done recording Dragon Ball. Oh yeah, and Dragon Quest XI streams will be coming back probably February. The thing with Dragon Quest XI was, it was a series that I wanted Amber to be able to see and experience, because I've already played through Dragon Quest XI, and I don't want her to not be on the streams, but recording videos and live streaming takes a lot out of her, and she would fall asleep on the stream. So then she wouldn't experience the story and stuff like that. Which, I mean, it's annoying. Amber is not able to stay as awake as long as I am. Which, I mean, I guess it's because I'm a guy and she's a girl or something like that. I don't know. But I'm able to be awake for anywhere between 12 to 16 hours, and the latest she can stay up is about like 8 or 9. And, you know. So, and with her back at school full time and doing the bakery thing now, I don't know how many streams she's going to be on, to be honest. So I don't know what I'm doing with Dragon Quest and some other stuff. But I want to do stuff with her, because I started that whole stream series because of her, and I'm just going to feel so guilty if I have to do that without her, because that was the whole point, you know? That was the whole point. Same thing with Shenmue. She brings up she wants to do Shenmue, but when we're getting ready to do Shenmue at night, she's falling asleep. We were supposed to stream it tonight, but she couldn't do it. So, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I got a cat on my lap, so I'm going to bed. But I hope you guys have a great one. Tomorrow morning is a Power Rangers video. Or maybe I'll surprise you guys and have a Dragon Ball upload in the morning. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. But, yeah. Thanks for hanging out tonight. And I will see you guys with streams this week. And I've got videos planned for the 01 channel this week, too. So, yeah. Night, peeps. God bless. Happy gaming, all that jazz. Eyes out.